Hello there and welcome to Chita Diaries. So I have a very exciting to me video today. For the month of October, I have decided to embark or try a vegan diet. So exciting for me. So today's video is just a quick intro. I will be doing this for a month, and apart from me, just giving a quick introduction, I will show you what I bought just for my grocery haul to keep me going. A couple of staples I might add, here and there along the month if I'm making anything special. That is basically what today's video is about. So I hope you enjoyed this series. You could be watching this as a vegan or someone who just eats a plant-based diet, or a non-vegan like me who's just curious. I hope we can all enjoy this experience. So quickly, I just wanted to give a definition of what veganism is, because in as much as I have titled this series my Vegan October, of course, like I don't want to appear too ignorant or too insensitive to the movement and the cause. Being vegan isn't just what you eat, it's an entire lifestyle. So I will leave a brief, not leave, actually I will leave a link to a website, and I'll also read out just a quick description of what veganism is. So veganism is a philosophy and way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as is possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose, and by extension promotes the development and use of animal-free alternatives for the benefit of animals, humans, and the environment. In dietary terms, it denotes the practice of dispensing with all products derived wholly or partly from animals. So if you want to read further on veganism, I found like a really nice write-up. The link is in the description for you. So yeah, that is what I shall be doing. If you don't want to read it, and I don't know, you live under a rock or you just aren't sure what veganism is, just some quick facts. Well, with regards to the diet, you can't eat meat, chicken, fish, pork. You can't eat dairy products, so no butter, no milk, no cheese, no yogurt, and no honey as well. So that will be my life for this coming month. And the reason why I'm doing it, because someone might wonder, like, why am I doing it? Just to challenge myself. Also, I hear that having a plant-based diet can be really healthy, and quarantine or just self-isolating during this year has made me eat like a pig. Like, it has wreaked havoc on my skin and my body. I cannot even begin to tell you. So I wanted to not only detox, but just kind of take it a step further and just try out a vegan diet. So that is what I'll be doing today. And before we get into the grocery haul, I wanted to give a huge shout out to a Zambian YouTuber called Leaf in the Moment. Her channel is relatively new, but she has a page on Instagram. You can follow her there. And if you're interested, in a plant-based diet with someone who's actually doing it seriously and full-time, definitely check out Leaf in the Moment. I was actually looking for plant-based, content creators. My sister recommended her. She was really nice. I sent her a DM asking where I could source certain ingredients and stuff within Lusaka. And by the way, I live in Chongwe, but I do come here quite often, and she was nice enough to lead me to the right places to go, and some of the things that I bought were as per her recommendation. So a huge thank you to you, Leaf in the Moment, and I hope you guys can also check her out if you're interested in a plant-based lifestyle or veganism. I'm not sure if she's vegan though, but she's definitely plant-based. So without further ado, let's get into the grocery haul. Alrighty, so I did want to just highlight some kitchen appliances that I feel are important for a plant-based diet, because lots of recipes that I would look at would use some of these. I actually don't even have most of the quote-unquote essentials, but I will make do with this at the very least. So I do own a blender. It's a very cheap blender. Hopefully it will suffice for smoothies and other things that I may need to make. So yeah, at the very least, I hope you will have a blender. The next thing is a food processor, which almost everybody that I would watch had. This like this isn't even mine, it's my mom's, or like the one that I grew up with, my parents' house. So I've actually borrowed it for this video, but I will be using it during the course of this month. So a food processor is definitely an added benefit. And the next thing is a kitchen scale. I know people who just measure things by eye and they claim that it works for them. If you don't have that, you know, like that natural talent to just cook stuff or whatnot, please get yourself a kitchen scale. This one was very cheap. I got it from like one of the China malls in Osaka. Really cheap, like within 100 kwacha. And then from the same, you know, China shops, I got some measuring spoons and a measuring cup. So I've actually owned these for a while, but you know, if you don't own them, I think, you know, it will help with your cooking. And yeah. Alrighty, so for my grocery haul, these are my assorted vegetables. So I would definitely be having to do grocery runs at least once a week to keep everything fresh. But what's very important, you know, vegan or not, is dark green vegetables or leafy greens. These have been in my life, vegan or not. So Chibwabwa, pumpkin leaves. Let me know in the comments if pumpkin leaves, but I really like Chibwabwa. Don't like to cook it because the whole peeling situation is too much, but Chibwabwa is a fave. And I also have some rape. I think rape is what? Collard greens or something, or it's close to that. But yes, there's some rape here, also one of my faves. And then there's spinach. I don't really like spinach, but you know, variety. There's some spinach here. I also wanted to get baby spinach and lettuce, but the baby spinach and lettuce that I found when I was doing my grocery run looked a bit struggling, so I just left it. But I will also, you know, purchase that eventually. And I have some Impwa. So on my plate, especially with Nshima, because I love Nshima, I would definitely be rotating with these. And then I'll also have like a side of Impwa or eggplants. So, you know, just wanted to let you know. And then next, I have some tomatoes here. You know, hopefully you can see. It's visible, right? Okay. Oh, my brother is helping me film. Shout out to Chimu, thank you for helping me. Yes, and then I also have some red onions here. I have some beetroots. I haven't had beetroots in a really long time. And I also have some green pepper here. Yes, so I have some green peppers here as well. I didn't want to get red peppers or yellow. Like maybe I will get red and yellow bell peppers later on, but for now, this is what I usually cook with. I also have some fresh garlic and some fresh ginger. I have some lemons here, the eggplants like I mentioned before. Then I also got some spring onions, some garlic chives that I will, you know, be chopping up for aesthetics, and some cherry tomatoes for, you know, just like salads or sides. I also have some carrots. I have some sweet corn. I have a baby marrow and some cucumbers here. Some green beans. Some fresh thyme, yay me. And a cauliflower plant. So I actually don't like cauliflower, hate cauliflower, but I saw a lot of chicken alternative recipes using cauliflower, so that's the only reason why I bought it. And then I also have a packet of roast veggies. So this is just, you know, store-bought if you don't have time to do all of this. And I will definitely have nights after work where I will be tired, and I will just pop this in the oven, so you will see eventually. Next thing is fruit. So I have some bananas here. By the way, bananas feature in so many vegan recipes. It's like a staple, and I love bananas, so I'm going to fit right in with that regard. I also got some apples, Granny Smith, as well as stocking apples, or I just call them red apples. I like to snack on red apples a lot, so yeah. And oranges as well, you know, just for the vitamin C. So yeah, the fruit. So next is fat. So, you know, fat that I'll be incorporating in this diet. So avocado is a really healthy fat. I love avocado. Looking forward to that. I will fit right in. And I also have some olive oil, though it's infused with sunflower. But yeah, this is olive oil. It's a hybrid, but if it was 100% olive oil, just imagine that it's the healthy kind. Then I have some good old vegetable oil. Okay, this isn't mine. I just gotten this from my mom's pantry. But vegetable oil is something I also use a lot. It's in my house in Jongwe. So yeah, I didn't have to buy more. And that's it for the oils. Alrighty, so in terms of dairy-free milk, I have some almond milk here. Almond milk is the least thing I was looking for to buying that was vegan because it's notorious for being expensive, and this was the cheapest brand of almond milk I could find. Almond Breeze is really popular, and when I looked around it was going for around like 69.99, so like roughly 70 kwacha, whereas this brand, and I picked the unsweetened version because I didn't want any flavors. This one was 49.99, so it was 50 kwacha for a liter, so I'm glad, you know, it was cheaper than Almond Breeze. And I also got some soy milk. Soy milk is half the price of almond milk, and I just wanted it, you know, on the side for recipes that may not, you know, be too picky with the type of non-dairy milk that you can use. So I have this, and then I have some coconut milk, which I actually like, vegan or not. It tastes really nice with rice, so yeah, it shall come along with me on this plant-based diet this month. So the next thing on the grocery haul is grains. So first and foremost is some bread. So you can get white bread too, but just make sure it doesn't have milk in it. Just check the ingredients to make sure, you know, like they're dairy free or whatnot. So I do have some whole grain bread. I actually prefer brown bread. Yes, and then I do have some jungle oats as well, and some Weet-Bix. Then in terms of, you know, like starchy food and whatnot, I have you know, Nshima. So not Nshima, millennial, that makes Nshima, but yeah, Nshima is life. My brother just rolled his eyes at that blunder, but anyways, yeah. Here I have some roller meal, and I like to throw in a bit of cassava meal in the roller meal when I'm cooking it. There's some people out there who don't like cassava meal, like you guys are low-key psychopaths. Cassava and this, absolutely, I love it, and yes, I will be eating that. And I also have some white rice, here some jasmine rice, as well as some brown rice. So, you know, just to switch it up, keep things interesting. I also have some pasta and some all-purpose flour. You know, I might bake along the lines or just use it for cooking, as well as potatoes, which I forgot to put here. Give me a second. Yeah, so I have some regular potatoes here, as well as some sweet potatoes that I will be using, you know, for like starch. Grain/starch. I'm sorry you guys, like it's starting to get hot and I'm losing my mind, but we shall, yeah, hopefully you're following. But yes, potatoes have been added to this as well. Alrighty, so in terms of sweeteners, I absolutely love honey. I will miss it. Honey and chicken are like the things that are, you know, giving me chest pains. I'll definitely miss those. But yeah, I have some maple syrup here as a honey substitute, and good old sugar, just some brown sugar that I will be using. So in terms of my sources of protein, thank goodness I'm Bemba, like we are stereotypically, you know, bean lovers, so lots and lots of beans. Like my main source of protein would definitely be beans, so I have some red kidney beans here, I have brown beans, aka, what's it called again? Kablangeti beans, I have some white beans. And then I hate soya chunks, but I had no choice but to get soya chunks. So I found these that were chicken flavored. I think this was Pick and Pay, as well as some soya mince. You know, the packaging looks nice, so hopefully, you know, on days that I miss meat, even though I don't really like meat like that, I will try this out. I also have some chickpeas. Then lastly, on the protein side, there's some tofu, which I forgot. Give me a sec. Aha! So I went to JCS supermarket. So if you don't know what JCS is, if you aren't from Osaka, it is Asian supermarket. Yes, and they do sell tofu. So Leaf in the moment actually told me, like you know, told me about it. I went there, and the packaging looks so it looks like those proper, you know, wholesale type. Not even wholesale, but you know, I didn't know what word to use, but it was, in fact, I thought of the word, even though it's a Bemba word. It's for Michelin. Yes, it was literally for the Michelin, like someone was grabbing it from a bucket. It didn't come in those nice tofu packs that I was seeing on YouTube, but it's tofu. It was very cheap. It was like 8 kwacha per block, so that's, you know, I can get with. So sorry, before we get into like the assorted sauces, I forgot one healthy fat. Is it healthy? Well, it's a fat, you know, and that is peanut butter. So this was supposed to go along with the avocados, the olive oil, and the vegetable oil. So it can be a spread, it can be used for other things, but it's ideally a healthy fat to add to your diet. So yeah. So now, onto the sauces. This was tricky for some of these, but I just made sure I read the ingredients, and feel free to check me if these things aren't vegan, but I tried and I think they are. So in terms of like, you know, this acidity and whatnot, in addition to the lemons, I did get some white vinegar and some apple cider vinegar. Then I have some tomato sauce, I have some sweet chili sauce. I also got some barbecue sauce. So even though it says barbecue, it will work for flavoring. And then I have some Worcestershire sauce. I think this one is vegan. I honestly think it is. If it's not, let me know. I have some soy sauce. And I got some salad dressings, which I think are vegan. I read the ingredients. Oh, it is vegan actually. Sorry, I must have been tired when I was going through pick and pay. It's vegan. I'm so glad, because I didn't, you guys, like, I'm lazy. I hate DIY. I didn't want to make my own. So yes, this is vegan. Yay. Some salad dressing. Is this vegan as well? Because I got a light one and I got a cream one. Yes, it is vegan. Even this one is vegan. So this is a creamier version. And then there's some vegan mayonnaise. I don't even like mayonnaise, but I just saw, you know, vegan on it and I got excited. I was like, I might need it. So I bought it. And then I also have some stock cubes to make vegetable broth with. So, you know, for flavoring, there's that. Alrighty. And then we're almost done. I will just show you some spices, but before that I did get some southern coating for my fake chicken. And just, you know, like regular pantry spices. So I have some paprika here, I have some cinnamon, there's this, some cayenne pepper, some Italian herb seasoning, some crushed garlic, I have ginger powder as well, I have some curry powder here. Actually I have 2 curry powders. And then I have some white pepper as well. And I just grabbed these from my mom's pantry, but some salt and some black pepper and cumin that I have like at my house that I will use. And then I have some seeds here which are really important to herbs or whatnot. I have some chia seeds in here that I've been using, you know, for many years. Like I actually restock. I absolutely love chia seeds. I think it's a superfood. I'm not sure if they're a superfood, but you know, just Google chia seeds. They have lots and lots of health benefits, and I like to sprinkle them over my food or add in smoothies, so chia seeds will be needed. I also have some flax seeds. So with flax seeds, I haven't really used them, you know, for food purposes, maybe here, but I hear you can make egg alternatives with flax seeds, so that's what I got the flax seeds for, you know, primarily. Alrighty, so to end, you know, just some honorable mentions here. Most importantly, I'm so sorry, I have a sweet tooth, but it's Oreos. Oreos are vegan, okay, or the least cruelty free. I googled it because, you know, like a whole bunch of debates as to whether Oreos really are vegan. The Oreos themselves are vegan, but they're made in plants where they make other things that may not be vegan, but it's like, I'm sorry, when you're actually making it, it doesn't have, you know, any animal products, so you're vegan. I'm rooting for you. So Oreos are vegan, really happy about that because I love Oreos. And then I have some green tea here. I actually like to drink green tea almost every day. I drink it with honey though, so that's going to be sad. But today is the 3rd of October and I've had green tea on its own, like it's supposed to be drunk anyways, for the past 2 days, and I've survived, so I think I will be okay. I also have some orange juice here, and if you don't want the 100% thing, please, I beg, there's Just Juice, beloved Just Juice here. And I also plan on baking, so just some icing sugar to sprinkle, you know, eventually. I have some cocoa powder. These can also count as a snack, or I can add them to smoothies and other things. It's just some peanuts, as well as jam for my bread in the morning. And I think this is it. This is everything, hopefully. Yeah. The haul. So that has been today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys watch my subsequent videos. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.